Yo, the NEMPATHY show. We up in here.
The NEMPATHY show.
Know I mean, episode 32.
Damn,
Yo.
really?
Yeah, man. J3Z in the building. BRYANBEKNOWIN in the building. I go by the name of SONICBOONETV. This is the NEMPATHY show, right? NEMPATHY, no empathy, right?
Bitch.
Yo, you know, a lot of times, you know, people ask for advice or they require advice. You know, they need advice, but they don't want to hear it how it needs to be heard. They want to sugarcoat it. They want you to beat around the bush. You know what I'm saying? But we're direct. We live and direct.
A little sugar never hurt.
Fuck your feelings. You need to hear these things, and it's all coming from a good place. You know, unless it needs to go to a bad place. Yo, shout out to everybody checking in on IG, man.
What up,
yo,
IG?
Brit and I, you know, King Doc Jones, Lurch_Bully, that's a new name in there. Shout out to everybody checking in on the IG, man.
IG.
Facebook Live, you know what I mean? YouTube on a SONICBOONETV channel, and my Twitch familiar. You know what I mean? We gotta get into that gaming. You know, we really gotta get more into that gaming because that's the future.
Tell you, bro. That's what's going on.
I just got back into Candy Crush like 2-3 days ago. I don't know if you can do that on Twitch.
Nobody want to see you play that. You know what? Somebody fuck around and watch you play Candy Crush for real. Like, to be honest,
niggas put a camera in an owl nest. People will watch it.
Yeah, they'll watch that shit.
Yeah, man. Like that's the future, and J3Z has been trying to put me up on this world of virtual reality, or
it's getting crazy, bro.
Yeah,
it's getting crazy. I put a little bit of money into Rockstar Gaming. What they're doing, I've been trying to tell you with Grand Theft Auto, it's something crazy, man. Something crazy coming behind that. A lot of people gonna get more into that.
Bro, you know when Grand Theft Auto 3. Like that's when it really
so the chant. Yeah,
like 2, it had a little buzz, but the look of it was completely different. It looked like an old school like Sega game because it had just the aerial view of everything. Once they give you that open map, it was crazy. Changed. It was done.
Put some money into it. I'm telling you, it's my suggestion.
Also, Roblox. The kids are going crazy for Roblox. They spend all their parents' money.
That's where the money is
on
going.
The cell phone and stuff.
Yeah, that's where the money is going. As you notice, they're not dropping new games like they used to. Like, you know, they'll drop maybe the free version for the kids to download and play, but they can buy all the add-ons to the game. And that's where they getting, you know, that repeat customer. You know what I'm saying? Instead of that one video game buy, you got this customer coming back to you all the time.
Sure. Right, and
random power-ups and stuff.
Yeah, and that kind of
all that.
That kind of speaks towards like Bitcoin and stuff, right? Because like where it came from, it started in the gaming world, and people were paying each other like, you know, for the games and stuff,
right?
And it's a whole economy inside the damn games.
It's crazy, bro. Because you can either like I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. You can either do the jobs to earn the money, to get the stuff you want, or to get the better stuff, or you can take your credit card and put your money into this shit and then get the shit. So that's what the kids are doing.
So you could be a sex worker.
What?
Like you could be a sex worker. Like they could have a game where you
said.
He repeated it. Like he repeated it like louder. Like, no, nigga, we heard what you said.
Yeah, man. You remember that? Is it Black Mirror? Where the two dudes, man, they were playing that virtual reality game.
Black Swan or something like that.
I think it's Black Mirror.
I never watched that show again. That was the first and last episode.
Yeah, man, these dudes they having a virtual romantic relationship. One guy, he would pick a male character, and the other man will always pick a female character. And he talked about how it felt being penetrated.
All right.
Virtually.
Change this subject.
I mean that's what's coming, Nick. That's what's coming in this virtual world.
I'm talking about. That's why I say put your money into the virtual world. Boom, you went a little deep into the situation. I was just like, hey, invest your money here. We was like, you seen Black Mirror? I was like, what?
Yo, word up. King Doc Jones said, yo, Robux killing pockets. He sounds like a victim.
Yeah, what is Robux? Bro. I think that's like, is that
Roblox? What is the game?
It's Roblox, and then you need Robux.
Yeah.
So what is the game Roblox? Like, what do you do in the game?
I don't know, man. Kids shit, man.
Be doing shit, bro. Like, I was watching my brother-in-law play. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "Whatever," you know.
Yeah. See, and that's that. Like Jay was saying, we kind of getting off of the new release, whereas that one game is forever changing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That you can buy and
you can play that game forever. Like that game grows with you like a damn
That's smart.
What the little pets. The little gigapets and shit.
I never took care of mine. But like you said,
niggas was deadbeats in middle school. Like
I didn't realize that you were supposed to do more than like feed it. I was like, why does Drake keep dying? Like, what?
I had basketball practice. I ain't got time for this thing.
Shout out Queen Ray 22 checking in on the IG live.
What up? What up?
Word up, man. Shout out to her. Hold on, real quick. She's the one that helped me put together the freestyle competition.
Oh, that's what's up.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
That kind of kickstart the return of Smoke Break.
Word up. She's the nucleus. She know what that's about.
Right. But no, like you said, you know, going away from buying new games and just getting those add-ons. Grand Theft Auto 5. This is still Grand Theft Auto 5. I think it's been on for like the last 2 platforms. Like
yeah. How did they put 360? What is a lobby, bro? Like how you get a lobby in that game?
What's a lobby? What are you talking about?
Like it's a lot. Like you know how like other games like they have a lobby. Like the game cuts on, but you in a lobby. You could go to the actual game where you kind of run around, do the side mission, do this thing or whatever. They have like an interconnected lobby that everybody can just be in instead of playing the game.
That's people be in the lobby instead of playing the games.
Yeah, dang. That's like skate land. Remember, you had some people skating, you just had people just hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, man, put your money into it.
No bullshit, man. I used to skate when I was younger, man. But
was you nice or was you just like you know those people that's just real nice? They just
I wasn't nice. I wasn't nice, but I could cross my legs over.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
You can skate, yeah.
Okay. And I can skate backwards a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You had the blades.
See, I started on the skates, and you know what I'm saying. Then I went to the blades, and I had been away from skates for a very long time. So I tried to get on some skates like 3 years ago, and I didn't know what I was doing.
See, I think we was more the, what was it? Not the blades. What's the regular ones called? They just call them roller skates. Black people are the roller skates. You know what I'm saying? We dominated the roller skates, bro. Put the music on.
Blades tried.
We tried Blades, but that wasn't fun.
Blades had a hot few years.
Those are more like what, racing, right?
I used to play roller hockey. With the white and the Asian kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It was like nika.
Oh yeah, stop eating.
Let's get this going. Here we go.
So let me start off the show with a video, right? We delves into manhood, you know. We can pontificate about this video. But you know, your boy Black Rob, man. He's not looking bad. I mean, he's not looking good, he's looking bad. You know what I'm saying? And he gave a tribute to DMX, but he needs some help. Right?
Yo, hold up.
Whoa.
Oh man. I mean, I've been dealing with this man for 5 years. Damn. 4 strokes. Damn, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. This shit is crazy. This shit is hard, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no house to live in. Except probably, man, a apartment, man, for me and my man be trying to get together, man. I'm telling you, man, this shit is strange. It's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the people are going to do, but the people are going to say. But my man, I need some rest, man. Really, man, I need some rest, man. My side is killing me. Man. Oh, shit. I don't want to talk about it no more, man.
Yo, man, Black Rob not looking good, man. And I just wanted to bring this to the attention of people because, you know, Jay Threezy has been really getting on myself and Brian be knowing about taking care of our health, right?
Yeah,
you know,
man.
pay attention to our bodies and shit like that. And it's just all too common. You know, we can see our celebrities, our male black celebrities, rappers especially, right? You know, they getting 45, 50 years old and their health is just crazy.
Just crashing, bro.
Yeah, their body's just giving up on them. Right? And that comes from decades of smoking and drinking and fucking bitches and staying up all types of night and
that rapper lifestyle is wild. So you mix that with uneducation of health and wellness.
Mix that with just unlimited soul food.
Yeah, and then mix that with
man, them niggas
broke because
them niggas ain't getting soul food, getting chicken boxes,
right?
McDonald's,
word up, fried hard,
yeah.
Word up.
Like you said, man. We have to start taking care of ourselves.
Hey man,
you know what I'm saying?
I stopped drinking on the show. You see, I be having my tea
every little bit.
Yeah, yo, I picked it up for you.
Yeah, but like even if we do those things, that's cool, man. Whatever. But we gotta get into the habit of doing something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We do these bad things, not bad things. These damaging things to our bodies, and still just sit. You know what I'm saying? And then like when we try to get our shit together, we feel like
it's too late. It's like
too far.
It's like dehydration. It's like if you're thirsty, it's too late. You know?
Right.
It's a cumulative effect, man. It's like you can't cure 20 years of treating yourself like shit by going on a diet for a month. Look,
this is what I say. Real quick.
This is what I say about that. Like, you can though. I mean, you can help yourself.
You can kickstart it.
You can help yourself if you put that same dedication that you put into
destroying yourself.
No, not even that. What was that one thing like you dreamed of when you was a kid that you put your dedication into? Like if you put that same if you put that same dedication into working on your body, like that's the only thing you can guarantee results for. Right? If you put 110 into this, you can guarantee results in working out your body. Other things in life you try, you can't. But I guarantee you, if you put your top effort into it, your body's gonna respond.
Yeah, and that in itself changes over time too, right? I mean, you know when niggas is like preteens or early teenagers, niggas is going through they changes and all that.
Right.
This nigga got a back full of hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? and you looking like a newborn baby over here.
Squeaky.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. So like you would try to get those results. You couldn't necessarily get them. Like your body just wouldn't give them shits to you. You know what I'm saying? I know like in my older age now, when I work out, like damn, body just like it really responds. Like the shit I was trying to do, it really does it. Like
right. Another thing is, like especially when we're getting older, we gotta also pay attention to the diet. I think that's the biggest part.
That shit is big, yo.
We just go straight to the working out. You might be building a lot of muscle. You know what I'm saying? But it's under some shit. So we got to do the nutrition part more.
It's the hardest part.
That's the hardest part. Working out is easy, especially if you used to be in sports and things like that. You already have that mindset. So if you put that, like I said, that same dedication into learning how to get your body better, including the nutrition part, bro, I'm telling you, you're gonna see results quick. And
if your lady cooks for you, she's either feeding you life or feeding you death.
Man, what?
So take that, put that in your pipe, smoke it.
Yeah.
Information.
Yeah. Before we move, I wanna say, do your research on diets as well, because every diet ain't gonna work for everybody the same way. So make sure you do your research, and whatever works for you, stick to that shit, man. No matter what everybody else saying,
right?
Stick to that shit. Do your thing. All right, that's my last thing.
Also,
work out.
Stop doing keto, yo. Stop doing keto.
If that works for you, listen.
Right.
Keto do that work. It's all fat and no carbs. So a nigga put a stick of butter in a coffee and you can't stop doing that, y'all.
But are you working out? Are you working out though?
Sense.
I'm about to say, are you working out with that?
I mean, yeah. But I don't know what they be doing, but
it's you can't short amount of time to get your desired result. You can't. That's not like your lifelong diet.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a diet. You got to make a lifestyle change. That's what.
Right.
Because you know what I'm saying, nigga be quick to do. It's 2 months before my birthday, or summer about to be here, or this holiday party coming up, or this trip I want to go on, and we work out and eat right for those things instead of saying I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. Working out and eating right is like now brushing my teeth or taking a shower or reading or whatever. These are things that I do every day now.
Mm-hmm.
But now you just now started brushing your teeth.
Exactly. But if they say you just started brushing
things I do now.
But if you educate yourself on it, right, you don't have to have this boring. You can eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just the point of we're eating that shit every day and not doing anything that you
Ocho Cinco. Ocho Cinco was an avid he was an avid McDonald's supporter.
But he works. I Am Athlete. He be trying to get the rookies I'm gonna put you on the diet. You're gonna be good.
Yeah.
And him and Brandon Marshall get to arguing because Brandon Marshall be like, nigga, that don't work. But Ocho be like, but I never got injured. Nigga, you got injured.
Right. Yeah.
You know, that health stuff.
That's real.
Every day.
That's real.
That's another thing. Everything don't work for everybody. But like I said, he was enjoying life, right? Enjoying what he enjoyed, but he just made sure he worked out with it.
Man, fuck what Ocho Cinco talk about. That shit don't biodegrade. That shit. He got a football sized mass of that food in his body still and shit.
He would know. This nigga take care of his body more than a lot of us niggas eating this shit.
Facts.
So.
Nigaro.
That's a skit.
Hey, yo, J3Z, man. Since we talking about, taking care of the body, what's up with the sports?
Yo, you guys talked about this a little bit while I was gone on NEMPATHY show. We actually talked about it a little bit on Wednesday, and I still can't understand how the fuck Steve Nash got this job.
I seen you said that earlier on Facebook.
The Brooklyn Nets. It doesn't make any sense, bro. It's just like how this country, bro. It tells us it doesn't fuck with us all the time. This is another
ESPN shows you can call in or. Yeah, you could tweet or something
doesn't.
We need to start flooding them. How does Steve Nash get this job?
Make sense. This guy never coached anything.
But that they screen your calls. Team. They screen your calls when you first hit them. What
the radio station.
Yeah, what are you planning to say? You got to say something else.
Yo,
right. As soon as you go live, then you got to go hard on the black.
What is going on?
Yeah, why Steve Nash?
It doesn't make any sense, bro. I watched them play. They got KD back. James Harden isn't playing, but this team is amazing, and it's nobody.
Have they all been on the court since they joined?
I think 7 games, but I think they're just resting them. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. This shit is ridiculous.
They got 2 starting lineups.
Basically, the bench is crazy. The bench could be a starting lineup. A lot of the players, LaMarcus Aldridge, and man.
He not starting.
I don't respect y'all niggas bought a championship. I don't hear that shit. Y'all bought a championship.
Nigga, everybody bought a championship.
Huh?
Except the
Everybody
Knicks.
bought a championship.
Nah. That's not true. That's not true.
Except the
Who
Knicks.
didn't buy a championship?
Those Bulls teams weren't necessarily bought championships. Like a team where it's like, yo, we gonna get we gonna spend the money. The Yankees buy championships. Right? Like, you know, they just spend an exorbitant amount of money on people. They're not going to be able to really keep a team together because of how much money they're spending.
They don't care. I mean, it's all. I mean, if you got the money, it ain't tricking if you got it, right?
Facts.
I ain't for real.
Yo,
Look,
man.
Technically, they're all paying players to get to the championship. It's just if you's a broke nigga, you can't.
Okay, you
can't get what we got. You know.
Yeah, you ain't on this level.
Yeah, you gotta get your Long Island. You can't get the table with the bottle service.
You had to buy a bunch of strong Long Island.
Nigga, I ain't had a Long Island in over 10 years. Yo. Like, you know, you struggling. If that's your choice, you're struggling. Like, you don't need to be in the club.
Yeah.
What you mean? That joint was hitting.
Nigga, that's.
You know you was in trouble when they handed it to you and it was clear. It was like, oh, this about to
Oh
be a
no!
long
My
night.
God!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my
It's about
God!
to be a long night.
That
This
shit
is long ass island.
disgusting.
It's a long ass island iced tea.
Long ass.
This the Staten Island iced tea. Nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Word up. Hey yo, man, Eddie George, man, former Tennessee Titan great,
Yeah, Eddie.
right? Came down to the 1 inch line, right, to go to the Super Bowl, right?
Nah, play
Yeah.
it. No, to go to the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 inch. You know, Eddie George. He's gonna be the head football coach at Tennessee State. I like that. I like to see that, man. You know, former players become head coaches and stuff.
Like Steve Nash.
That's what I was about to say.
Shut that up.
That's what I was about to say.
right
Has Eddie George ever coached
No, but he's not
championship.
coaching. He's not coaching
Eddie
a
got
professional team?
or Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Alabama,
Yeah,
LSU,
like, yeah, they niggas get
them big the major
Yeah.
programs. Like,
right. So that's why we gotta get our kids to go to the HBCUs or something.
where, yeah, man, that's good though. You know,
Yeah, shout out to him. I ain't hate. You know, I really don't like Eddie Judge because we played
Why?
him so much, but he's a good player. And of course, I'm a Ravens in a competitive.
wait a minute. I think I know why you don't like Eddie George.
Why?
Because didn't he run over Ray Lewis?
He ran over a lot of my Ravens fans.
Did he run over Ray Lewis?
He ran over Ray Lewis. He was
Ran that motherfucker
played
over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go here like he ran me
You know what I'm
over. Like,
saying?
let's go like I'm mad. Like ran him
You
over.
are.
Ran him over.
You are.
Ran him over.
You
Ran
know
him
what I'm
over.
saying?
Like, yes, he ran him over.
Word up. Eddie George wasn't a small guy.
He's a beast, bro. He's a beast. Like I said, competitively, it's always respect. But man, fuck Eddie George. Sorry, no.
Yo, man. So there's been a lot of former NFL players involved in shit recently. Like some dude, was it North or South Carolina?
Yeah.
A former player killed 6 people. Including his family and
like
the
some kid,
doctor.
like some little kid, yeah.
Yeah, some kids. The 6th person just died today. Yo, we got Mr. Perspective, Doug,
What up, Doug?
Bennett in the
Doug, what
building.
Yo, man, listen, I recognize Boone and I recognize Brian,
Oh shit.
but it seems like we have a new amigo with us.
Oh, set.
Somebody is back from vacation, or should I say, en vacacione?
Hell
This
yeah.
nigga he got left off Bad and Bougie.
You know that for real? The nigga, yeah. For some reason, takeoff is always taking off.
Man. Yeah, dog. I went to Mexico. It was
I bet you did.
pretty dope. It was a pretty dope experience, if I may say so.
Now, Brian wants to know. And
How I get
did you come back with the same people you left with, or did you bring more back?
Hilarious. That is hilarious. Doug ain't shit Bennett.
I'm just saying, man. We gotta make money some way. Goddamn it.
He said this nigga a coyote.
I thought about it.
He said Jay a coyote out this.
How much did you pay? How much?
Oh, nigga, them jokers make about 25,000 a head.
Yeah, they making.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nah, they be making bread, dog.
They make bread, bro. Don't get it twisted.
Think about it.
Get it twisted.
Has anybody ever offered to like marry me and I'll pay you so I can stay in the country?
Yo, they
for real? That never happened to you?
And we're not even talking about that. I'm talking about literally. They got like black market shit where you can bring a whole rack of people back like that. Have you ever seen Lethal Weapon 4?
Oh yeah, in the boat.
Like
that shit is
that
real.
Shit that shit is real, bro. That shit is real, bro.
And that money you talking about they make, that shit is real.
That shit is real.
And you're talking about it is untaxed, like it is straight cash money. Ain't no Cash App, nigga. Give me that shit in my fucking hand.
Yeah,
25K head. I open the side door for some.
And if it was only that simple, believe me, if it was only that simple.
All I know is Jay got some brand new headphones on and a brand new do-rag. That's all I'm saying. This nigga here got some shit going on, fellas. Man. No vacation last 2 fucking weeks. This nigga, is that a honeymoon?
Hey man, too much questions on these airwaves.
You're right.
Airwaves.
Listen. If the narcs are watching, J3easy, his practices do not reflect the other 3 NEMPATHYs that are on here.
Disclaimer:
25K a head, you might reflect mine.
I got a spare bedroom.
Right.
All Brian gonna do with that money is invest in do-rags. That's all that nigga's gonna do.
I'm gonna start my own line.
I had 25,000 do-rags.
Yeah. Brian be knowing waves.
Tell me nothing.
Yo, man.
What we discussing?
All right, so right before you came on, we was talking about the NFL, and right now there's been a rash of former NFL players going through wild shit, right?
Oh, so, yeah, that's CTE shit.
Right. Here go a perfect example, right? Former NFL player Philip Adams dead by apparent suicide after killing 5 people. Damn. The 6th person died today because they were injured and shit, and they finally succumbed to their injuries.
Damn.
Right. So now they're supposed to be testing his brain.
Jennifer,
about CTE and shit. Yeah, I know, right?
Just for me commercial over that, man.
Yeah, my man. Don't get me distracted. I'm just saying.
I can't fuck with them sites. Them niggas getting free advertising.
Yeah, no, right. Thank you.
Yo, but
all of us wearing rags.
Killed 5 people plus himself. Former player. Man, what's going on? Y'all think the CTE thing is really that big?
Yeah.
Hell, come on, bro. You cannot get that many hits upside your head and that shit not affect you. Let's not sit up here.
That type of impact. Like these niggas hundreds of pounds running miles an hour into each other.
Right.
And then get up and do it again.
And we're talking about, like, think about it. The average team,
do it again.
especially, no, think about it, Boone. The average team nowadays run about 50 plays a game.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about getting hit. Everybody on the field gets hit unless your ass is. The only people they protect now are the referees and the quarterbacks. That's it.
Right.
And those are the only 2 motherfuckers that they protect. So you're getting hit every single time. Mm-hmm. You're talking about 3 to 4 hits multiplied by 52 plays. Nigga, that's about 200 hits a game.
Yeah.
By 16 games. Mm-hmm. Nigga, that's well over 2,000 hits in one season.
Hey,
God forbid you go to the playoffs.
Doug, you gotta even go deeper than that. Those guys have been playing football since when?
Right, that's what I was gonna say.
7 years old.
The average NFL player has been doing this since they were single digits.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So like the people people like to talk about the NFL, like NFL concussions. Nigga, they've been doing this shit for 10, 15 years.
Yeah, and let's be for real. Unless you're going to some place like Matter Day out in California, or those high-end, they're like borderline prep schools or colleges. Right. You know, in high school, your equipment ain't shit. Let's be for real. Your equipment ain't shit in high school. You a fucking kicker with linebacker pads, or you a linebacker. Whatever. Pads be big as shit. Yeah. You're like, what? So nigga, you a defensive end? No, nigga, I'm a place kicker. You got
all the goddamn.
The little giants when they had the little man in the jump.
I'm telling you, man. So you know they ain't shit, man. And I'm telling you, real talk. What Tom Brady has been able to accomplish is amazing. It is like I even remember Jerry Rice. Remember Jerry Rice played for 20 years, and Jerry Rice played back in the era where they could literally DDT your ass on the field, and it was a regular tackle.
We don't want to bring up we don't want to bring up the discussion of eras, Doug. Cause niggas act like it don't matter. It don't make a difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas act like it don't make a difference.
Right. You can tell, but see, look what era Brian be knowing come from. Boom, you and I are Voltron. He's Power Rangers.
Facts.
There's a difference.
Facts.
There's a difference.
There it is, nigga.
With it. All in the street.
Nigga, I'm Thundercats.
Like the late great DMX said, we form like Voltron. I'll form the head. Roll out. Let's make it happen.
Right.
He ain't say shit about no Planeteers or no Power Rangers.
Hell nah. Hell nah. I used to hate Power Rangers.
Why?
Because they was a fake ass Voltron.
Thank you.
Niggas forming a big ass Zord and shit. Nah, nigga, that's Voltron.
Yeah. And every time they get hit, all you see is these goddamn fireworks like every episode is the 4th of July.
First of all,
punk ass
Voltron
Power
cannot
Rangers.
see them with the hands. Hey,
you crazy as hell. You crazy as hell.
With the hands. Now Zord
was insane.
Zord like Zords, all right, maybe they got to fight that one out. But just hand to hand combat, they getting washed.
Nigga, you are bugging.
They're getting washed.
You're bugging. You're bugging, bro. First and foremost, who's taking out the red Voltron dude?
Nigga, do you not see my red nigga down here? Do you not see my nigga posing, bro?
Let me move to the side so you can see.
Voltron ain't got no poses. Them niggas ain't
because
they ain't got no poses.
What G poses? What G poses?
What's the little one with the glasses? The little green nigga?
True that. My bad, Jay. You right about that. You right about that.
That nigga killed somebody for real.
But those niggas ain't prison. They ain't on vacation. They on vacation. Ain't that what mama say? Your daddy in the army. Your daddy in the army. Don't you see they matching uniforms?
Rashawn up in the building.
What's up, Rashawn?
What up?
Rashawn, hold up. Rashawn, Team Voltron or Team Power Rangers? Which are you?
Come on, we already know what she gonna say. She better say it.
She better say it.
She better say it. She from our era.
I can tell her name Ray Sean, so I can tell she.
Yeah, hell yeah, right. Wow. Like a Latoya.
Yeah. Ray Sean's
Natasha.
She's like cocoa butter.
See what she say? What she say? What she say? What she say? What she say?
From the head. Roll out. Let's make it happen.
Yo, shout out DMX. Yo.
Oh my God.
Hold on. We ain't there yet. All right,
please,
So that was one former NFL athlete, right? Now this guy right here. Wait, y'all brought up a point. You was talking about Tom Brady, what he's been able to accomplish, right? You talking about durability, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Now I know y'all hate when I do this.
This nigga here.
You know what I'm saying? But
I hate it when a nigga preface his bullshit.
Because he knew it's coming.
I want to acknowledge one of the most durable, if not the most durable men in NFL history, in Elijah Manning. All right, Elijah Manning. Okay, this nigga did not miss a game. Okay, start. until
interception.
Ben McAdoo did that fucking bullshit and started Geno Smith over Eli Manning.
Wait a minute. Boone.
And that's why he's jobless today.
My question is this, Boone. Are we counting? My question is this, Boone, and Jay, maybe you can help me with this. Do the playoffs count? Because if he did miss some games. He missed the whole rack.
This nigga shady.
Who is your team, yo? Who is your team? Who is your team, dog? Who the fuck is your football organization?
Hey, Brian,
what a nigga do?
I got his ass.
No, nigga. Hey, yo, this nigga.
How dare
he
you?
is 50% responsible for arguably the greatest play in Super Bowl history.
You know, pissed him
off.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't talk to me about the G-men.
Whatever we had planned talked about, nigga, this is over.
Nah.
Hey, Brian, you got to give me props on that one. I got this.
No, you did. Who is your squad?
He never missed a game. Nigga, do the playoffs count? Because I know a whole bunch of games.
He sucked his teeth,
Fuck out of here, man.
When a nigga do that, he is mad.
Get the fuck out of here.
If you were here, he might have choked you, brother. I'm glad I'm glad we were on StreamYard because you might have got killed just now.
I'm telling you right now, that death would have been worth it.
Oh my
God. That nigga had a part stroke. That nigga had a partial stroke. So
now check this out, right? You know what I mean? Y'all hate when I bring up the G-man, but this dude right here is a former G-man right here. Former NFL receiver, FSU receiver, Travis Rudolph. He just got first-degree murder charges. I think like 3 niggas.
Damn.
A big fight happened out front of his house. The nigga pulled the strap out and killed like 3 niggas.
Damn. Wait. Isn't Florida a stand your ground state? I mean, I know that's what they used for George Zimmerman as he was fucking following somebody. Right. You're telling me this happened on this man's property? Yeah. Stop it.
That's a good
Stop
point.
It.
But they said bodies was found like around the corner and shit. So that's not in front. It's not immediate. Like it's like going in the house and then going after a nigga.
Listen, if I
that's not standing your ground.
Porch, if I shoot you on my porch and you run, nigga, that's on you.
Oh, okay, so you saying they got hit and then he ran and fell and died?
Yeah,
that's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
That's a lingering effect.
Yeah,
that would have been my whole defense. Hey, Yana, I shot him. He was alive when I saw him.
The last time I saw that nigga, he was breathing.
He was alive the last time I saw him.
Last time I saw him, he was like, ah!
Yeah.
Now when I close my door, I can't testify to what it is that happens on the other side.
He was running like an athlete last time I saw him.
Where they fall when they die is not on him. Damn right.
That's right.
Damn facts.
That is it.
Facts. That's right. Too bad we can't think about that when it come to babies.
This nigga Doug is in rare form. Rare form.
This nigga took a nap before the show.
I woke up and chose violence, nigga. Listen, bitch. We didn't decide on this hospital, so technically I cannot be held accountable for this child. Okay, I didn't. I'd have been perfectly happy having his ass in the bathtub.
Unless you're in Utah, nigga, you gotta pay the prenatal child support.
That's why Doug said bathtub. Nah, we can do that at the house.
Nigga, if you're born in my house, then I'm responsible. But anything that happens on the other side of this threshold, I cannot be held accountable.
I don't even know the people over there.
But on some real shit though, on some real shit, on some serious shit, should we be doing that more often? Having home births and shit, because black women talking about they be dying because the doctors don't listen to them.
They don't listen to us, so it's fair exchange, no robbery.
Nigga, we don't go. You talking the women? You talking the women don't? The women don't listen to us and shit.
I'm not out to this nigga tonight.
We might have to boot this.
He was on it.
This nigga is
Now check this out. Check this out.
I'm mad DMX gone, nigga. So anybody can get it now.
What the deal? Word up. Yo, DMX's bark was never that high pitched. It was Earth. It was never Earth.
Foot ass dog.
That's when you know a nigga mad though. When his voice go up that extra.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That nigga's mad. That nigga's mad, son.
You might stop what
That
you're
nigga's
doing
mad.
Because if you're playing, it's about to get real. Because he is.
It's
mad.
about to get really real.
Yeah.
Word up. Like when women when they get upset, like bass enters their voice. When a man gets super upset, bass leaves his voice and shit. Like
Yeah. You can always tell when, I'm gonna tell you right now, you can tell when a woman gets upset. She does a few things. Number one, this bitch starts talking with her hands. She starts talking in the third person like she a superhero, and then she blinks slowly but heavy as shit. So she'll be like, you punk ass nigga. Oh, so you gonna try and play Monica. You gonna try and play Monica like Monica didn't see what it is she did. Now tell me who the fuck she was.
hey yo, Rashawn said Doug need bass in his bark. Hey, yo, here go another one real quick. Yo, former Bills tight end Buster Barnett's mistress kidnapped and killed his wife after learning of the couple's planned trip to Vegas, yo.
That's the problem.
I thought that was
Yeah,
he did it.
That's the problem. These women don't know their place. Ladies, let me go ahead and educate you on these things right here. I'm gonna educate y'all. This is how y'all need to know if y'all a side chick.
Shout out Mr. Ambition.
If you celebrate Christmas on December 26th or Valentine's Day on February 15th, you are a side chick. Yes, you are.
She knew he was married.
Right. But
Doesn't
see
matter.
that
Women are delusional.
They don't care.
They don't care.
there are times when, you know, it's really their delusion that is at the center of this. But oftentimes, more often than not, niggas ain't tell her what her position was or make it clear. I'm telling you, like niggas don't be making it plain.
Thank you, Rayshawn. Guys don't check their side.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They what Jay said, they treat the one they humping as the same as they treat the one that they loving.
Man, listen to me. Bottom line is this: I am not letting that nan woman off the hook. Ladies, if this man fucks you with his socks still on, that means he plans on leaving directly after the nut is busted.
That means your floor dirty.
Side chick. Any chick that I don't, this is how women know I'm serious about them. If I take my socks off, that means I plan on staying. If I keep my socks on, I'm leaving. I am letting y'all know, all men. Boom. When was the last time you fucked a chick with your socks on?
19.
Thank you. Jay, how long have you been married?
About a year.
This nigga for about a year has not had socks on during intercourse.
I don't even own socks no more.
Thank you. Niggas, if we're serious about you, the first thing a nigga, show enough. First the feet are raw, then the dick. Explain that.
Hold up. Rashawn said she thought socks was for traction. Ain't no traction in socks.
Ain't no traction in socks.
I need non-slip shoes on.
And then you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, females, y'all don't have no cotton sheets. All y'all sheets is Rayshawn, so it really don't matter.
You know how the sock roll up on top of your foot? You see the bottom?
Oh my God.
That shit, your foot just
that should be like, oh my God.
I gotta take it off now.
You ain't get no traction in no socks, B.
The last time I had sex with socks on, I had to take one hand to adjust the condom to keep that from rolling back up and looking like a fucking yarmulke. And then I had to take my other free hand and pull my other sock back up. I couldn't even hit the broad, slap her on the ass. She's like, slap my ass, Doug. I'm like, all my hands is full.
Yeah,
slap
right.
Shit, niggas, they say niggas having SOS sock on sex.
SOS band. Tell me if you still care, bitch.
Something about music. Shit. Hey, yo, man.
And somebody tell Jay to fill that fucking cup up. I'm sick and tired of week after week. He come with that little dribble of shit like he Kevin Samuels and shit like that, drinking that little bit of drink.
I am not your idol.
And what is that song? What is that song that Kevin Samuels saying?
I don't know. I don't.
10. And then what is bitch? You're not a 10. I think that's what the interlude music is. You pouring a Red Bull, Jay?
Nah.
What the hell is that? Tropicana trying to fake like it's a drink.
Hey, man.
That nigga is a villain, bro.
That nigga should be protected.
Villain.
Kevin I'm telling you right now, my ticket for 2024 is Kevin Samuels and Boosie.
Nigga, if Kevin Samuels had like events, like conferences and shit, like,
oh my
that
God,
shit would
that
be
nigga would be a millionaire. That nigga would be the black Tony Robbins. I swear to God, man. I swear to God. Niggas would be up in that shit. Oh my God, man. That shit would be class. Could you imagine Kevin Samuels at the DC College at like the Verizon Center or what's it called, the Capital One Center now, or out at the Staples Center, some shit like that. Oh my God, I swear to God, Jay, you stay in Cali, don't you?
Yeah.
You better listen. You better have one of those people that you brought back with you.
Book them, yo. Book them.
I swear to God, Kevin said, I would, man, shit. I done bought stock in Red Bull fucking around with that nigga.
Going to this
it's the small thing.
Yeah.
That say what's wrong or right.
That shit hard, yo.
That shit hard. It's the small thing. I'll be like this. Yeah. I rock to that shit like it's the Jeffersons.
Yo, that shit hard, yo.
You can't. It's on doing this online is different than in person. You can't talk to somebody like that in front of thousands of people.
He's going to.
They can just let it rock.
Oh,
he's going to do it.
Yes. Everybody not gonna let that rock though. Like you can't talk to me all crazy.
Who ain't? If all right, like I said before.
That's also why I wouldn't go up there, because you're not going to talk to me like that in front of all these people.
If he's right, nigga.
He don't talk crazy until you talk crazy.
Thank you.
That's true.
His theme song says it. It's the small thing.
He's like, I'm not putting up with this shit.
Yeah.
Now check this out, right? Social media, right? Social media, right? I like to show, you know, a temperature check of social media, what people are posting, right? You know, in regards to our manhood, right? And this right here is something that is near and dear to my heart and should be paid attention to, right? Yo, it says to all hair cutters. It's to all hair cutters. I say hair cutters because a true barber would never. Yo, please stop edging kids in the dark hairline, trying to get them crispy, cutting off their baby hair. You know what I'm saying? And that they call that a Baltimore special. You know what I'm saying? When they be pushing niggas all the way back, son. All the way back. You be 5 years old, your shit all the way back, son.
Well, that's what they do with y'all. It's called the gentrification lineup. They just push niggas back.
they push niggas back. Push them back.
Black a little bit at a time.
They redlining niggas.
It's the small thing.
Word up. But that's real, yo. Like, you take a little man to the barber shop, you gotta tell him. You gotta tell that nigga, don't cut past this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or they will push you. They will push your little man's shit. And then girls be talking about him when he in high school, how his hairline all the way back and shit, and it's your fault. It's your fault. You gotta look out for the little man.
Somebody needs to have those Baltimore barbers called Kevin Samuels. So tell me, what is your barbering skills on a scale of 1 to 10? Remember, you can't use 2, 4, 6, or 8, nor can you use 3, 5, 7, or 9. You like, fuck.
Hey, we got Jay Julian in with us. What's up, bro?
What up?
What's good?
Yo, man. Hey, man. Shout out to Jay Julian in the building. Yo,
hold on. Jay,
how are you, sir?
Somebody tell me this nigga was pre-gaming.
Hold on. Is that Roblox in your background?
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
School us on Roblox. We were just talking about that. School us on Roblox real quick.
I don't know nothing about it.
Other than the posters you got.
Right.
This nigga got a full poster and said he
right.
don't
I
know
thought he
nothing
was.
about it.
I thought he was commercial.
I thought he was about to break this shit down. Well, this robot is for fertility, and this robot right here, like,
I have no idea what's going on behind.
I have no idea.
Yo,
okay, my ex gave me this shit, and I refused to give this shit back to her when she moved the fuck out.
This is covering a hole in my wall right now.
Hell
yeah, bitch, this is my poster now.
That's a stash. You got the stash behind it.
Yeah.
Yo, no, Jay Julian, right? Yo, my brother's keeper. He has a platform that's growing. It's growing fast, you know, and you know how I know it's growing fast, because women be mad because they can't be involved. You know what I'm saying? Right? So, yo, Jay Julian, tell us about My Brother's Keeper.
My Brother's Keeper, we're pretty much like 11 weeks in now.
I'm sold on it. It's great. It's great. Anything that keep women out. Yes, nigga. Yeah, I'm sold.
Yeah, we created a platform just for men to just, you know, build brotherhood, talk about real issues that they go through every day. You know what I'm saying? Have a space where you can get your shit off. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit off your chest. You know, a lot of men don't have spaces where they can talk about personal and private things and get some feedback from other men. You know what I'm saying? So we've been building that. We've been growing through Zoom. We got a Facebook group. We got Telegram. We
build on, brother.
So we just really just creating as many spaces as possible to just reach out to men, help men heal. It ain't even just solely about healing. It's just about leveling up. You know what I'm saying? Like whether you want to grow financially or health and fitness wise, spiritual, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like we cover all grounds because we want to just bring the best out of all men. Period.
That's right. That's right.
That's what's up.
That's right. I'm working on something similar to that too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up with a talk show. It's gonna be called "Bitch Please," and every time she says something that we don't agree with, like, oh, I'm pregnant because it's his fault. Bitch, please. The whole crowd gonna be filled with men, and we all gonna say it at one time.
That's all we saying.
Bitch, please. That's it.
You got the cue card.
It's gonna be a sign.
Brian,
instead of applause sign, is a bitch please.
Right. Remember, hey Brian, remember. It's the small thing.
Yo, Jay Julian, you also have a book club that you launching.
Damn, this nigga's active.
God damn, Oprah.
You make me feel bad.
Tell us about the book club, because niggas don't read.
You get some niggas to read.
This is an audio book club.
This the first book club. This the first book club.
Words.
When you join the book club, they give you a set of headphones and shit.
Right.
Please tell me the book don't just have fucking words. Yeah. They gotta have pictures in it.
Now we're pretty much going to choose books that you can find on any platform. So whether you want the physical copy, the Kindle, or you want to listen to it.
He's a smart brother right there. That brother's smart.
Yeah, Jay be in the mix, man. In the mix.
Somebody tell me how this nigga is this God-given intelligence, but we asked him about the one thing that he shows in his fucking house. What is those goddamn robots, Jay?
This
nigga done came up with a whole system to finally level the playing field for men too. But this nigga can't tell us what not one of them damn robots is.
That's his Achilles heel and shit.
Roblox.
You gotta let the kids, handle their own business. That's their business.
Are the kids are they killing you with the robots?
Oh hell no! I don't pay for none of them. Nah.
So they gotta work hard. They gotta work for it. It's a long game, man. You can't get no in-game money.
Right.
Nigga, that's the new allowance. Nigga, I give you some Robux.
That's it.
Hey Jay,
Yo,
you know what? On behalf of us, this is something that I just came up with, but we're gonna give you the NEM fight salute.
That's
the NEM fight salute right there, boy. Hey.
Yeah.
Now check this out. Here go another post, right? Social media, right? And I know Jay Julian has a lot to say about this right here. Yo, it says, just like children need to see a man loving their mom correctly, children need to see women treat and talk to a man correctly.
I'm slain in the spirit.
Yeah. Speak to me nice. Shout out to ISO Spank.
100% agree, man. That's self-explanatory.
Doug, you're good.
When they put the cover on you, when they
man,
word up.
That's real talk, though.
That is, boy. Shout out la Boshit. Oh, I feel the spirit tonight. Where 2 or 3 are gathered together in His name, there He'll be in the midst of it. And guess what? There's 5 of us. That means it's 2 plus 3 gathered together. There's a word from Jesus. That right there get the NEM fight salute.
That's real talk, man.
That's real talk there.
Because, if your woman always talking shit, cursing the man out, telling him he bet not do what he ain't gonna do, all that kind of shit like that, your daughter is learning that from her mama. And she's gonna treat the next nigga the same way.
And not just that,
somebody
the son
gonna
is
smack
learning
her.
that I'm just supposed to let a woman talk to me like this.
For real.
Yep.
Like I said, I think it should be said, man, we're not advocating for men to go back and forth with women. I don't believe in hitting a woman. Do y'all?
Hell no.
Nah.
I mean, should do
but I will kick the shit out of one.
He said kick, push.
Kick, push. Lupe Fiasco your ass. Don't you ever talk to me like that.
Yo, here go. Now check this out. This young lady, right? This young lady, she says, I'll never forget one time I was dating this guy, and apparently some girl that I follow on here, social media, was his ex, and I had no clue. She been tweeting shit like his new bitch could never, and I'd be retweeting her like, period, sis, yes, bitch, yes. You know what I'm saying? Whole time the bitch was me. Whole time.
Oh my God.
It's like, yes, bitch,
yes,
could never.
You right.
Nigga, that's not shade. That's a fucking eclipse. That is an
Word up.
eclipse. Damn.
Yeah, that's footsteps in the dark.
Like, do you fight her, or you just like, man?
You gotta chalk that up as a fucking L, Lynn.
That's it.
All right,
that's an L. Yeah, you gotta, god damn. God damn. That is goddamn.
Whole time, he said the whole time the bitch is me.
Full confidence.
Everybody do with her ass.
Hey, ain't that Michael Jackson song? The bitch is mine. The bitch is mine. I woke up today choosing violence. Let's go. Come on, let's get it on.
Word up, Jay Julian. What do you have to say about that? What will be? Speak on the dynamics of that 3-part relationship.
Man, I just think people I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that.
Because that's crazy. Yeah, that's
like people just be retweeting shit and agreeing with shit, not knowing shit about nothing. Like, and that's just really what that shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, people really quick to just second or co-sign something to shit on somebody else, but it really applies to you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the type of person, like, I don't really use social media to shit on people, like no type of subgroup or demographics, nothing like that. But you do got to be cognizant of what you're pushing out.
This nigga said cognizant.
Ask me to spell that shit.
He got a book club that don't put in the book.
Yeah.
But real shit, like, if it applies to you, or if it can apply to you, you might not want to co-sign.
True shit.
Right. That's real, man. Niggas on social media be more pressed for followers than Jesus was.
Nigga, he only had 12 of them joints.
Yeah, he was cool. He didn't want them. Like
niggas trying to stack their followers.
They trying to stack the deck. Kind of like LeBron back in Miami.
Wow. Yo, women don't realize they fell off until they're buying their own drinks at the bar.
Facts. And they try.
And a woman posted this.
She probably did that. She probably posted that shit while she said, "Yes, may I get a Kahlua and yeah."
He was like, "It's over for me now, ain't it?"
It's over.
I'm girl.
I'm
like
the old
she walk
bitch.
in the club and make her rounds, like she try to flirt with niggas.
Yeah.
And then she finally get to the bar and pull that $13 up. Okay, y'all gotta. Can I get a Long Island?
Clear.
That is hilarious. I would love to see that. That would make my day. I'd buy her a drink and then drink it in front of her.
Jay Julian, have you ever bought a drink for a woman out, in the club or anything like that, and she played you?
And she played me?
Yes.
I mean, I don't really buy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't be buying shit for these bitches. Thirsty ass.
Jay Julian came to the show with a beer. I'm sure he goes out with one too. That nigga ain't buying shit for these.
He said, I'm buzzed. I'm good.
I'm good, bitch.
In like my younger days, you know what I'm saying? When you young, you clubbing and stuff like that. Of course, it happened, but not like as a conscious grown man. Like that don't really go down like that.
I saw a nigga buy a chick a drink last Wednesday, and when I say she took that drink and the bitch didn't even say thank you, I'm talking about she slid away from him like, damn. I was like, yo, I just looked at him, patted him on the shoulder and said, there'll always be tomorrow.
Look, women be wondering,
you win some, you lose some.
They be wondering why we don't do things like that. Like men used to open doors, men used to buy drinks. It's because of shit like that.
Did y'all touch on like what a man is supposed to do? Like if you go out with your girl and her friends are with her, like do you pay for all of them?
That is a constant sore spot that you just reopen.
You know what I'm saying? Right here, ask me right now.
Shout out to the ninjas.
Look, man, as far as that's concerned, I'm not obligated to buy shit except for my woman.
How many friends do you have?
Everybody y'all paid for that night, we having a menage.
Yeah.
We having a menage that night. I'm dead serious. I'm gonna be eating a hell of a lot more than this fucking veal. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna be eating a lot more than this veal.
More than this filet.
In all seriousness, though, do I like your friends? If we got a Martin, Gina, Pam relationship, I'm not buying you nothing.
Man, Pam is fat. You seen Martin having dreams about her.
But Brian, what woman? But why don't we check our woman? Because you need to prep your girls before they even come with us,
right?
And let their asses know. Only one bitch is getting covered tonight by a man, and that's me.
Jay Julian, what's your take on that?
I don't think a man should be obligated, but
if I'm feeling it, like but
that's on you. But it doesn't make you less of a man if you choose not. You know what I'm saying?
It just makes you less wealthy.
Especially if you wait till the bill comes to say, "Oh, you ain't paid." You should have asked me to pay for it before, so I'd have told you chicken tenders and water.
Right.
You ordered. I ain't even ordered the steak, sis. No.
Hey, Jay Julian, let me ask you a question, and maybe it's just me because I'm in the stage where I love women, but I don't like their asses too much.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Where did this sense of entitlement come from, black women especially? Because this sense of entitlement to me, and I'm not even trying to be funny, I'm being dead ass serious. This sense of entitlement where you got to have a man to make this certain amount of money. You gotta have a man who has all of this and all of that and all of this and all of that. While honestly, either you dealing with one or two chicks, either A, chicks who don't have nothing to bring to the table, or B, chicks who want to bring shit to the table just so they can hold it over your head on why you don't match them. Where does this, and this is being honest, where does this sense of entitlement come from? Because we're not an entitled people by no stretch of the imagination.
I'm a PhD.
If we were white, it would be different. But as black people, we've had to struggle and strive for everything we get. So where does this sense of entitlement with our black women come from, in your opinion?
Fairy tales and rich white men.
That's real.
That's real.
Like, we gotta understand, like, courting, wooing, or whatever you want to call it, it's a competitive sport. So if I create this narrative that the richest man wins, and I'm the richest man, or I'm a part of this race that is the richest, wealthiest, most powerful man in the country, then I can always, quote unquote, pull your woman, because I can provide more for you than your man can. You know what I'm saying? So even in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Like when we were younger and everyone was, you know, selling drugs, getting money, whatever. Like if you had the money,
everyone,
not everyone.
I wasn't doing it. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean,
I was real. I was real in the suburbs, nigga. I was real in my cul-de-sac, so I know what you talking about, J. Junior.
For real, for real.
But
for real,
that meth move out there, that meth and that heroin move out in them suburbs.
Yeah.
It definitely did.
the meth and the heroin.
Yeah, that moves out there.
That nigga said that shit like his name is not Brian but Byron. That heroin out there.
That heroin.
That definitely came out to the suburbs. I was like, that dude is funny. No, it was a crackhead. That is a funny dude. This thing always have energy.
The difference is crackheads in the city have no shame in letting you know they're a crackhead. In the suburbs, our crackheads are like postmen.
They're functioning crackheads.
Open with us and everything.
This nigga sitting up here giving a presentation like this. So, listen. I swear to God. This shit gonna work. All we gotta do is dip the milk bones in E&J. And the dogs will stop running away because they too damn intoxicated. Now all I need is $10 million as a startup fee. Nigga, get your drunk ass out of here.
But I'll take a rock.
hey, Boone, but I think that entitlement you're talking about, where they come from, it goes to basically what our topic is going to be, is where we put value. So, you know, our women, and our people, not just our women, just our people all together, we put value on something where it doesn't need to be for us.
So somebody asked, you know, a woman asked this. She said, question for the fellas: what is the male equivalent to women buying a woman flowers? What is something simple and thoughtful that you have received or would like to receive from a woman you are dating? Something she can get you just to let you know she was thinking about you.
To shut the fuck up.
Yo, that shit is valuable.
Yes, shut the fuck up. Like, I do not want to hear your mouth right now. I just don't. I don't. I tell all women this: real men only want three things: respect as a man, appreciation for being your man, and leave me the fuck alone.
Yo, be mine, but leave me alone.
Yeah. Leave me alone. Don't come bothering me with dumb shit. Tell me I'm Jay, you married. You the resident married dude. Tell me if I'm fucking wrong.
He's not gonna answer this question.
He ain't lying, man. He ain't lying. That's why I got, when my door's closed, it's closed. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. That nigga said,
"Se abre la puerta."
But no, but what's something? But that's a good question though. What's something that she could bring you? You know what I'm saying? We all know the shut.
Nah, yo, that's that. They don't understand how valuable that shit is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's and they take it as you don't care what they have to say. Is that they're not saying anything.
I just don't care what you have to say right now.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Right,
and it seems like a lot of times women want to talk to you when you're focused on doing something.
Oh, my nigga, preach.
Think about it. Pass out again.
I'm serious, man.
He said,
you're saying, no, real talk. How many times have you run into your woman you dealing with and you will literally take time to ask them what the hell they going through and they will say nothing, I'm all right, I'm fine, it's nothing. And as soon as our black asses go to the date where we be like, okay, I'm gonna take you for your word, and we go do what the fuck we ready to do, here you come with this. You be like,
J Julian, what's something? What can they bring you? What can they bring you? What's the equivalent to a man buying a woman flowers?
I think I said a beer.
A beer?
That nigga
just bring you a beer? Like, listen, if that's say again,
food, a meal.
That's what I was gonna say. Something like that. Bring home some pizza through the door. You know what I'm saying?
A sexy ass rent receipt.
Nigga, I got the light bill. I got the light bill.
Yeah. I don't give a shit. I'll beat off to a bill that a woman paid. You paid the rent?
This nigga is on 10 tonight.
This nigga's sober.
This is him. Not under any influences at the moment.
You say whatever you want to. Tell me y'all asses don't get turned on if your woman buys something that she did not have to for you.
Hell no, that's real.
Jay,
that's real.
Swear to God, you will fuck your wife like a porn star. She comes up in and say, baby, I went and got your tires changed and filled your car up with gas.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
I'd be like, where'd you go?
When they
yo, hold on, who this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
You know that feeling we get when we actually do get the gift? It's like we kind of don't know how to say, oh, thank you. I don't.
Don't nobody buy us nothing
at all.
You're not used to it.
Thank you, boo.
They don't care.
Jay, I swear to God, Jay Julian, I swear to God, J3 Easy. He's the resident married dude here. I guarantee you his wife come through the door with some shit that he's been thinking about but don't want to buy, and she bought it. This nigga will fall off this broadcast so fucking quick. We would not. I swear to God, he would leave. I swear to God, it would be a murder suicide because he killed her in bed and then he died from exhaustion.
I wouldn't even click out. You would see this right here. You would see me close the laptop.
Straight blind.
I do it slow.
Just dunk that motherfucker.
Come on, man. That's a damn shame. We got to sit up here. We don't get shit. I was telling somebody at the I said I was on stage.
Father's Day is a wash.
Yeah. Yes. I was on stage and I told them, I said, ladies, holidays ain't for us as men. Holidays are for y'all. That's bullshit. I said, okay, when was the last time you heard he went to Jared? You never heard that shit.
Right.
Never. And y'all need to stop giving us pussy like that shit work. Yeah, but you never pussy. You give us pussy on Sunday. A gift is something you ain't never had before. You ain't gonna give us pussy again like that's a gift. That's pussy pot pie, bitch. That ain't no 7-course meal. Fuck y'all. I want my car filled up with gas. I'll take 87.
All right, so switch gears real quick, right? So, you know, we all mourning the death of DMX, Darkman X, you know what I'm saying? Google saying he was born in Baltimore. Is that true?
I heard he was born in Mount Vernon.
I know he lived in Baltimore.
Yeah.
I know he lived in Baltimore, but I heard he was born in Mount Vernon.
I have no idea.
Maybe. Yo,
he don't talk like no Baltimore nigga.
Right. Now he a New York dude, but they
you
know what I mean? But so I brought up his death, right? Because he is somebody who basically allegedly has succumbed to a lifelong history of intoxication and like just treating your body bad.
Yeah.
Right. And but he gave an interview saying that he was introduced to crack like somebody lied to him.
Laced it.
They laced his shit.
Laced it. They laced his shit. Yeah.
And
he
not
was like
only
14.
Right, he was like 14. That person was like 30. Right. So my question, the topic I want to bring up about that is like, men leading boys astray. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga, as a grown man, had the opportunity to set a young man on a righteous path and chose to send him down a negative one unknowingly.
Right.
You know, like he lied to the nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a generational curse.
Yeah.
Right. You know, can anybody, expound on that?
Let me go. I think that's actually, what Jay Julian is doing right now with my brother's keeper is something that we really need, right? Because it's, of course, there's shitty people out there, right? But we need to train up more of our brothers to take care of people and be able to take care of each other. So when that kid doesn't have, that father in his life, there's other dudes around that can help lead him in the right direction. That we know that we see that kid hanging with that dude, we can't have that right there because we know what that dude is about. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when sometimes the father can't be there, but if we as men get ourselves together, we'll be able to look out for the younger ones a lot better.
Yo, one time I was in the corner store around the corner, and I saw I couldn't tell how old the older dude was, but the boy had to be like 9, 10, 11 or some shit like that. And the boy the dude was already in the store. The boy ran in the store like, yeah, I just boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like handing them over money that he just made for him and shit. I'm just like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like you're steering him in that direction.
Right.
And you old enough to know better. Like
even when we saw those guys on the block when we were growing up, they was like, nah, you take your ass over there. You know what I'm saying? They didn't let us fuck with what they was fucking with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They kept us on the basketball court or in the sports and making sure we in school. Like, yo, why you ain't in school? Like that wasn't, you cutting school wasn't something that You see what I'm saying? It's like now shit is just, they just letting the little kids do whatever. Not even looking out for them.
That's because, go ahead, Jay.
Oh shit. Yeah, man. Like they say, like the cliche quote is "hurt people hurt people." I think that when you might have someone who could have been dealing with addiction themselves, you know what I'm saying, like probably thinking, "Yo, this is what helps me. This is what makes me feel better." Whatever. True. Like I'ma hook him up, and he'll be alright because he had childhood trauma. He was dealing with a lot of shit, which allowed him to be in that situation in the first place. So they probably was like, hey, like, I'm about to get high. Like, I'm going to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to feel better, you know what I'm saying? So I think ultimately, like Jay was saying, like, once we create this community and this culture where, we have men looking out for, younger boys, younger men, we can, intervene and pretty much, step in the way to make sure like people aren't leading our younger men in the wrong direction or, unconsciously or consciously, influencing them in a negative light.
Yo, when I hear about you talking about mentorship, right? You talking about men leading, teaching boys life skills and shit, right? Nigga, that sound like the Boy Scouts.
Nah, I mean,
no, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Well, what I am saying is the Boy Scouts, taught boys a lot of things that the average person don't know today. You know what I'm saying? Like how to change the fucking tire. Like
who the fucking Yonkers is gonna be in the middle of the street trying to start a fire?
Right. That's what
nigga had time rope.
That's what.
No, but what I'm saying is how do those are the type of institutions that are required, right? But how do you deal with it when Boy Scouts of America is going through a fucking pedophilia scandal.
But wasn't that what our basketball coaches were, our football coaches were to some of us, right? They were that father figure. I know my basketball coach made sure, niggas on the team can change a tire, right? He taught you how to tie a tie, all that stuff. So, I mean, we have that stuff, but
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's such a complex problem, but it has a simple solution. And the solution is that of accountability. Like whether people either self accountability or the village needs to start holding people accountable,
right?
Straight up and down. They like I think accountability has gone out the window because in this day and age, there are so many excuses or reasons on why people do what it is they do. Instead of just saying, you know what, I made a bad decision. I did this, I did that. Everything is tied into either a mental illness or it's tied into this or it's tied into that. And the truth of the matter is, and I'm not speaking about the DMX situation. I'm talking about the men who grow up to be men, because if you look at DMX, even with all his addiction, there's not one person who's ever come out to say DMX has ever tried to get me hooked on anything.
Right. That's real.
That's true.
Think about that, man. With another thing you never heard about DMX. DMX came from a single parent household. DMX had 15 kids. DMX provided for all 15 of his kids.
That's real.
So
that nigga came through the foster system.
Yes.
Right.
So DMX somewhere along the line, and this is the thing that irks me the most about the media and how they depict us, especially, they want to harp on an addiction when the truth of the matter is everybody is dealing with an addiction. The difference with DMX, difference with DMX is DMX didn't give a fuck. DMX lived his truth no matter what it was, and you couldn't make him feel ashamed for it at all. But everybody is living with an addiction. That's number one. But DMX lived his out loud because his pain, he made his pain, he made everybody else's pain his pain. So it's like for the people out there who are battling depression, the people out there who are saying like, Lord, give me a sign. For the people out there who are saying one more cross to bear. For the niggas out there who are saying what these bitches want from a nigga. For the niggas out there who's saying, yo, get at me, dog, because I feel like I'm by myself. For these niggas out here who can't say that, I'ma say that shit for you. And I think real talk, DMX did exactly what he was supposed to do. He sat there and lived his truth and took accountability for what it is he did. But he made sure that his accountability made sure that he protected other people from being used and abused by his hurt. The same way somebody did that to him. Because think about how many people DMX could have really influenced negatively. But there's not one person that has anything negative to say about him. They always said DMX lived his truth. He gave God the glory, and DMX would pray for any and everybody right where they were. I don't know pastors that do shit like that.
DMX taught a generation of street niggas how to pray.
How to pray.
Come on, somebody.
That's
not easy because street niggas hate religion. Street niggas know God and they love God, but they hate religion. Right. There's not a street nigga out there that's gonna sit up here and tell me he doesn't know God. But they just hate religion because of the hypocrisy behind it. DMX to me, even more so than Tupac, and I'm a Tupac fanatic, but DMX to me more so than Tupac was able to connect people spiritually. Tupac connected people culturally, but DMX connected people spiritually. When you see Nipsey Hussle and niggas who are for real gangbangers, like Nipsey Hussle was a for real gangbanger. These niggas are joined in a circle in prayer.
Right.
Like, that's amazing. I think DMX to me has the case as being one of the most culturally greatest rappers of all time.
Was that Woodstock? Really that one Woodstock video? Is that
yes?
That shit is amazing.
I don't like 220,000.
Nigga dropped 2 albums in 1 year and went platinum on both of them shits.
No, hold on for this event, bro.
Yo, the sound was late. Right, it was late to the people in the back, but they was still fucking with it.
Boom. Let me tell you something. This is why DMX, to me, has an argument as the greatest hip hop MC of all time. Name another rapper whose first 5 albums all debuted at #1.
Yeah.
It's one thing to have 1 album, maybe 2. His first 5 albums all debuted at #1. Not Jay, Pac, Nas, Drake, none of these SoundCloud rappers out can say that they do that.
Here's another thing too. Like nobody wanted it with DMX. Like you know how like people would send discs and shit like that to other rappers.
Ja Rule tried.
Nigga,
nobody tried.
That's because
Ja Rule tried.
But Ja Rule
feel like the nigga that you fight, he'll like jump on you. Like
he will fight you. Like, he's not responding.
He's latch on you somewhere. Like
he going lock.
Yeah,
like a pit, nigga.
Like
nobody fuck with DMX.
I'm not messing with that nigga. Like he's crazy for real. I'm not
the most disrespectful. Even Eminem was like, I'm not
fucking with this nigga. This nigga's crazy. Yo, you want to know?
That's the only time he said that shit in public.
Yeah, I
ain't fucking with this
cool
nigga.
With it too. I'm like, you get away with that.
You want to know one video that shows DMX's energy and how infectious it was? I challenge all of y'all to go and look up on YouTube the 4-3-2-1 performance. The one at the Apollo. Look that joint up and look how and I love Meth, Red, and L.
Straight up on the dog.
Look at all 3 of it, how the crowd responds to all 3 of them, and then look at how the crowd responds to DMX. That shit was amazing. What? That shit was amazing.
Nigga, that's when Apollo was still popping.
Yes. Like, the 4-3-2-1 Apollo performance. When that nigga say, stay out the dark. Because if I catch you when the sun is down, run it, clown. Come off it. The whole crowd jumped out of their seats. It was ridiculous. It was the most amazing.
His lyrics and his energy that came with those
I miss the 90s.
That's just something you can't even replicate, man.
Man. Come on.
Yo,
the only person that had that type of energy on stage was Tupac. I can't think of another rapper that exuded more energy than Tupac and DMX on stage.
MC Hammer.
Yo, MC Hammer.
Hammer did his energy through his dancing, not through his lyrics. That's different. We're talking about a person who just through their pure emotion attacked with their lyrics.
Yeah, like how are you talking? Emotion. How are you talking after this? Because
come on, man,
go Hammer.
Like,
But you're like, come on, man, we ain't doing that shit down the street. But you showed up, thought your ass was a rider when you put that ambitious as a rider on board. Right. I ain't never been in a fight before in my life, but I'm ready to fuck somebody up now.
Go ahead, Brian B.
I was gonna say Jay Julian made a good point earlier, and I didn't think about this perspective until he said it. When he was like, hurt people, and the older guy probably thought that he was giving DMX something like, this will make you feel better because it makes me feel better. You got X said he got hooked at 14. He died at 51, so that was 37 years ago. Yeah. So 1980, he's smoking crack. What crack did to the black community is you know what I'm saying, the visuals or the results of it
hadn't hit yet.
Hadn't hit in 1980. Yeah. So in their mind, they think they're doing something okay.
Right. Yeah, regular niggas was smoking crack.
Yeah, right.
Like cracks and weed combination made my eyes bleed.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying. Not realizing, but I think that goes to Doug's point about accountability and. You cannot keep diving into drugs or alcohol or all these other things. Just diving into stuff to try to deal with pain or deal with issues. Now, as a community, we are starting to move out of that. Like earlier, we were talking about health and fitness, and people are starting to take better care of their mental health and things of that nature. But it's absolutely a long process, and we started way behind the starting line.
Mm-hmm. But this is my thing when it comes to that, B-knowing, is the fact that more than ever in this day and age with the black community, I'm I'm perturbed and I'm aggravated at our community. And the reason why is because look at all the influence we have on America, period. Everything. Like, come on, man. Like I've said it once and I'll say it again. Don't nobody watch the NBA for no goddamn Luka Doncic.
True.
And he's sweet. He's nice. But ain't nobody is rocking Dallas Mavericks 77s. Like we didn't even think jerseys went that high in the fucking
that
NBA.
Is
an offensive lineman.
Dude, the highest jersey I ever saw was 50, and that was by David Robinson.
Right.
I never saw a jersey higher than that.
Yeah. Like,
okay.
You picked that number?
Yeah, like nigga, you picked that shit. Like seriously. So it's like, man, look at all the influence we have. Like I said before, I was telling somebody the other day. Do you know how much influence we as black people have? We took a word that is the most derogatory and berating and belittling word in the English language, and we flipped it to the point where white people want to use it with white people. Come on. I saw two white boys saying, nigga, stop with each other.
Not just that. I seen the picture online. Clan rally. Man got the sign, got the hood, everything. This white man had on Jordans.
Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody.
Sir.
So my thing is, if we can exude that much influence over America, white America, then why can't we exude that much influence over black America in a positive way? Why?
I think it is. It's just
where,
pockets.
Brian?
We got a Black King on here right now, Jay Julian with the My Brother's Keeper.
Well, that goes back to what we were talking about value, though.
Plus, Jay's not loud, and people who do the stuff that he does, they're not loud and boisterous like a Future or like Amigos or like you know what I'm saying, like that type of energy. I'm not pushing that out, and it's hard to deal with a nigga like that's living that type of lifestyle. Like, man, this is what we doing. You can get with it or you can go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to argue. You know, I'm not gonna beat you into this. Because even if you want to do it, you're going to hit a day, a week, a month where you don't want to do it. So I'm not about to argue with a nigga that don't want to do it from the jump.
Yeah, hey Doug, real quick, that goes.
Yeah, what's up?
It's just what we like I said earlier. Our value system is off. Right. We value something that where the system doesn't allow us to have. So that's what we put our value on that, but the whole system is built so we don't get that. So we have to switch what we value as people. If it's not built for us to have it, we can't put that ahead of everything else.
But that's where the accountability comes. Forgive me, Boone. But that's where the accountability comes into play, because everything that we value, everything we should value, we give away. But then we turn around and lament that we don't have shit of value.
Let me rebuttal.
But like Jay Julian said, you know, we're in a system that values money, right? So the man who has the most money is quote unquote the most valuable.
But see, speaking to that, and I'll let you. My bad, Jay, because you talked about money. This is my whole thing when it comes to this, and people may not like me saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Fuck what you think. It is not about racism in this country. We need to get over that shit.
Right.
It is not about racism. I am not saying for all the idiots out there that racism doesn't exist. I am saying that it's not about racism because the truth of the matter is there are white people that don't like white people.
Yeah.
If it was strictly about race, all white people would love all white people. They don't. Like Donald Trump's presidency showed you, it's about race to poor white people, but to rich white people, it's about the bottom line. That's the reason why Jewish people can get somebody like Nick Cannon sent off of air, even though he really didn't say anything that was anti-Semitic. Right. That's the reason why the LGBTQ community, when North Carolina passed that one bill that year, they were supposed to have an all-star game in Charlotte. They shut that shit down to the point where the NBA had to move the all-star game, and they ultimately took that law away. Black people need to realize, and they need to get off of this whole, it's because I'm black. No, it's because we don't know how to control our money and our resources and use them to our effect. We put $1.1 trillion annually into this economy. Imagine cutting that shit in half. Tell me those white bureaucrats on Capitol Hill wouldn't bend to our will.
They say Black America would be one of the top 10 richest nations in the world.
You know,
based on that spending.
That goes back to all of it. I hate to repeat myself, but it goes back to that value. We know that we need to spend our money with black. We know we need to support black businesses, but it ain't Gucci though. It ain't no Ralph Lauren. It
ain't Ralph though. It ain't Ralph though.
We know these things. We know where we need to shop. We got websites now that we can just go to the website to support our people. We don't do that shit.
Jim Jones just dropped an interview about that last week.
The urban joint, right?
Yeah, and he was like, and he
that
called,
nigga's
he's
so
like,
smart.
He was like, the black brands was knockoffs. Like Fubu was knockoff. What else? I can't remember the rest of them at the time.
Fubu,
like
Fat Farm, Sean John, Rockaware, and
like,
every last one of them. And Brian, the most important thing he said was every last one of it was to be given to white people so they feel like they have a part of our culture.
Mm-hmm.
That to me was the most profound. I'm gonna be real with you. Jim Jones and this because I used to think Jim Jones was just a knucklehead. And forgive me for thinking that. Jim Jones is one of the most intelligent, quote unquote, street dudes I've ever heard speak. Because that brother, the only thing with Jim Jones is not commercial enough to appeal to the masses. But I honestly believe if Jim Jones was commercial enough to appeal to the masses, that nigga from a monetary standpoint could actually rival Master P and people like that. Because that dude, the way he understands business and the way he understands transactions and shit like that, that shit is amazing to listen to. It really and truly is. Because the way he broke down that whole urban clothing thing was amazing. Yeah. It was amazing.
But that goes to our point with spending black. He knew that, and he could have said, all right, this is what we doing. We're not doing Nautica no more. We're not doing Tommy Hilfiger no more. We're not doing these brands no more. We're doing our brands now. But he said, no, our stuff is a knockoff, and I'm not wearing that. I'm going back to the white man.
That's crazy to me.
And that's the frustrating part.
That's crazy.
Also, is Jim Jones black? I thought he was like Middle Eastern.
I think he's black. He's black. He's black. Don't get it twisted. But I think he's part Latino too. I think he's part Latino too.
Indian or something. Yeah. Like Middle Eastern.
No, he's black. No, Jim Jones black. Like, don't get it. Jim Jones
probably got Dominican or some shit in.
Hey,
I think that's what it is.
Jay Julian, did you have something you wanted to add?
I was gonna say, I think the point that's being made also circles back to community. If you think about it, like Jim Jones comes from a family tree of hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Like he's with Cam, he's with Dame. You know what I'm saying? Like they're pretty much building not only wealth but intellectual property and group economics, and like they're moving as a unit, and they've been doing this for over 2 decades now. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not just hustling by himself. So they're consuming information and sharing it and helping each other level up in life. And I think that one of our biggest issues is that we keep competing with each other, and we I just want to be the only one getting it out here. So I'm not going to share the knowledge that I have. I'm not going to share my connections. I'm not going to share these resources, and that's hustling backwards.
That's the HNIC disease. Like niggas want to be the head nigga in charge. You know what I'm saying? Want to be that nigga.
I get it though, cause nigga, no, cause people talk about it like, yeah, if you and 5 of your friends y'all get together and buy a building, you don't need 5 ideas in this. You don't need 5 ideas about this building. We need 1 idea about, maybe 2 ideas about this building. So once you get 5, and I don't like this, I don't want to do that. We should do this. Now, you know what I'm saying? We just.
Man, y'all need to decide what y'all doing with buildings before y'all even put your money up.
No, one person comes up with the vision and the plan. You lay it out, you present it to everybody, and you say, hey, you're going to invest this amount, and in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, I'm going to get you this. The problem is everybody wants to be a part of the planning process,
right?
Which you might not have the knowledge to even give, some
like something constructive.
Yeah, that ain't your role, nigga. Just put your money up. You got money. That's your role.
Right. Shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's your role, and I'm gonna help you get more money, and you can take that money and do whatever your idea is. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna fuck this idea up.
I'll put some money in your idea.
Right.
Yeah.
For believing in me,
don't touch
nigga.
my idea. Yeah, don't touch my idea.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. You want to know the issue? One of the issues, like I said. Oh my bad, I did.
Flushed the toilet and came back out. Wipe your hands.
No, but you want
said nah, but.
No, I didn't.
Out the darkness, though. This thing.
Yeah, I ain't touching nothing. But the bottom line is, but the thing that kills me is that I've said it once and I'll say it again. The issue with us in the Black community is we're the only ethnicity or the only oppressed people that have never learned from their oppressor. With white folk, they keep themselves eyes on the bigger prize and they don't care who gets, because if you think about it, the president really don't run the country. It's the people who put him in power to run the country. They just have an agenda where it's like, look, motherfucker, you can do whatever you want to. You just got to meet these certain criteria or else, unfortunately, we gonna JFK your ass.
Because we put you in office.
We put you in office. And people don't understand. The reason why JFK got taken out is because of promises his daddy made that JFK didn't fulfill. That's the reason why. So, but my thing is with Black folk, we need to do the same thing. Like, yo, I don't care who get the credit as long as you remember who put your ass there and why you're there, or we'll remove you. We as Black people don't want to do that. Everybody want to be the goddamn chief. And it's like, nah, take pleasure in being an Indian, because one day you're going to have your moment to be a chief. Right. It may not be a chief on the level of somebody like a Geronimo or a Sitting Bull, but nigga, you going to be a chief. Even if it's just chief of your own home, you're going to be a chief. So, but that's not the mentality. Everybody want to be a boss nowadays. It's like, man, nigga, stop it.
Well, because maybe it's because we live in a society where maybe a man is not as of high value as if he's not a boss. Everybody wants to be a boss because people only value bosses. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only nigga that they care about. If you work for somebody,
he a boss and he ain't got no employees. You are not a boss. You talking to yourself, nigga? That's a self-discipline. You're not a boss, bro. You ain't bossing nobody.
So I mean, like in a society like this, yo, what is a man truly worth? Like, you know, it goes past the money, because if it's all about money, see, the money that's what drive niggas crazy.
Right. And also anybody can get money. I seen financial guy named Dave Ramsey. He did he has a radio show. A kid called into a show a few months ago and he was like, Dave, I make like $50,000 a month doing e-commerce. And Dave was like, what? Like, yeah, I make $50,000 a month. I am 16 years old and I make $50,000 a month selling stuff, doing drop shipping and selling stuff online. At 16. So money, you can't say that money is what makes a man, because he's 16. That don't make him, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So it make him a greater man than Dave Ramsey.
I want to talk about. That's a separate conversation for a separate, because Dave. First of all, Dave thought he was lying, and that's a generational issue. You couldn't make $50K when you were 16. Money does not move the same way anymore.
That's true.
And soon as the way he reacted, I was like, Dave is not the person you should be talking to about this. But like I said, that's another conversation for another day. I think that the value, what a man's worth. The problem is provision. Like, provision is only looked at as money or protect. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's if you don't have, and it's a certain amount of money. Like, nigga, if you got a roof over your head, it ain't got to be a mansion or a castle, but a roof is a roof. You know what I'm saying? It's not a box.
Right, when it rain, you dry, ain't you?
Yeah.
Even if there's no one sitting there.
Well, so do you think it depends on the man itself? We can't just put a blanket statement on what is the value of the man, right? Is that the question you asked?
But you got to understand. I think value is got to be seen by. I hate to say this because I don't want to give them too much power, but the person in who you're providing for has got to see value.
That's true.
I think
the consumer.
Yes, absolutely. Because the truth of the matter is, you do realize that it only takes $20 to make a pair of Jordans.
Yeah.
But yet we'll spend $200 to $300 on it. And it's like, why? But it's because it's because we give the name Jordan value, not because Jordan's name holds value. We give the name Jordan value.
It's not even the same quality shoe as it was in the 90s. It's a lower quality shoe that at this point is almost costing twice as much.
Yes,
I don't think I've ever met anyone with the last name Jordan.
I do. I know. Yeah, I know.
So my thing is when it comes down to it, especially when it comes to that of a man, the things that women need are not as valued as much as it is what it is they want. Because the truth of the matter is, man, like when I look at these high profile relationships, especially when you're talking about a rapper, I hate to generalize like this, but let's be for real. How many of these rappers do you honestly think are staying faithful to their women? Let's be for real. LL Cool J, to me, there's probably only one rapper that I would say the longest. It's hard, man. It's hard. I say the closest. If I was a betting man, there's probably only one relationship that I would sit up here and say I don't think any infidelity is taking place, and that's because of the type of character he's shown, and that's probably Ice Cube and his.
Wait.
That's probably Ice Cube and his wife. LL has been married, but L will tell you he done stepped out on his woman. Snoop done stepped out on his woman. Like
Snoop made the whole point of it.
I think I would say Ice Cube. I would say Ice Cube, but that's the exception, not the rule. So the truth of the matter is, what do women value nowadays? What do they value?
I don't know if you can even do that though. I don't know if you can do that though, because it doesn't matter how much money you have, right? The mechanic is you need that. That's a valuable person to any guy. Mechanic, period. Like it does. Plumber, the HVAC, HVAC, the plumber. Yeah. I don't care how much money you have. You know what I'm saying? The guy with that skill that's a valuable guy. So it's not just monetary. It's not about how much money they have. It's about, I guess, what knowledge they have.
But to us though,
so let a woman fucking car break down. Nigga,
yeah, that nigga's extremely valuable at that moment.
He's valuable at that moment. Right. But we ain't sitting up here talking about at that moment. Like you okay, if that's the case, then how come Holly Berry ain't married to a mechanic?
Because of what she values.
So basically, a man is only as valuable as what he can do for you now.
The great Chris Rock said it perfectly, Brian, and I'm sure you probably heard it on his last special. Only women, children, and animals are loved unconditionally.
Facts.
Men are loved under the condition you provide something.
That's true.
And that is the truth. I have yet to, even Jesus wasn't loved unconditionally.
Yeah, that nigga walked on water.
You know what I'm saying? And gave people their sight back and let niggas walk. And raised niggas from the dead, and they still was like, "Well, Jesus, what are you gonna do for us now?"
I don't know about this nigga.
It killed the nigga.
Men are the only entity that is loved under the condition that we provide something.
Well, check this out. Here goes some quotes by some old white men. Yo, the value of a man. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. Albert Einstein.
Was he married to a black woman?
Was he married at all?
I don't know.
Would you want to marry somebody like that, bro? This old thinking ass nigga
just hell smart.
He's thinking ass.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Do you realize that the word ass is the only thing that can make a compliment sound like an insult? 9 to 5 ass job having ass.
Oh, loving Jesus ass nigga.
Taxpaying ass.
So what you saying? You only want one woman? Look at this old faithful ass nigga.
This positive ass nigga.
Possible looking over.
Helpful ass nigga.
That's what we gonna say to Jay Julian from now on. Look at this old caring about the community black ass nigga. Positive.
Look at this old perfect score SAT having ass nigga. Like, oh, make me want to take that shit again and flail on purpose. Like, God damn.
That is real though.
Yo, man, the true worth of a man is to be measured by the objects he pursues. Like you after these, you chasing ass. That's you know. So basically, you saying you dictate your value, right? By the things that you deem valuable, right?
His name is Marcus Aurelius, right? You do realize that in Rome they had a lot of gay people.
Yeah,
so he could definitely tell you what the worth of a man was back then. Next.
Come on, y'all. Yeah. Wow.
About $4-5.
Yeah. They was gay as shit back then. What the fuck? When them niggas wearing togas with no drawers, man, listen, they was gay as shit.
It smell weird in Rome.
Yeah. Nah, what was that? Like Spartacus or some shit like that. And when they would like
the TV show,
when they would make a pact like, yeah, you my man, like they would grab the nigga by his thigh or some shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like what's that?
It's called homosexuality, nigga. That's what it is. Hey, Boone. Let's make a pact and let me grab you by your thigh right now and tell me if your
hey man,
we'll pack this nigga out.
I told you I was gonna do it. You ain't gotta grab my thigh.
I guarantee that nigga Boone wouldn't be hot no damn more.
Yo, a man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions.
That makes sense.
Same nigga.
That's not the same nigga.
That's the same nigga that said it.
Same nigga with the skirt on, duh.
Yes. Skirt.
I said it makes sense. I didn't say I agreed with it.
Word up. You know, try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value.
Does that nigga ever smile?
No, nigga.
It wasn't a lot of smiling in the 40s.
But would you say, you know, DMX was a man of success, but more importantly, he was a man of value.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, he was valuable to others, and I think that's true. You know, it really comes down to being you. Like you gotta let people. You gotta be usable.
Yes.
You're right. When people say people don't want to be used, like I think we use me, nigga.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm useless, nigga, if you can't use me, that like I ain't shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't abuse me. You know, that's the difference.
Right. But the problem is, man, we don't know what what our purposes are. And when you don't know the use of a thing, you will abuse that thing. You know what I'm saying? We as a community, we don't know what our purposes are, man, for real.
True, Jay Julian, do you think that's necessarily an easy thing to recognize or like figure out? Like, what the fuck is my purpose?
I think if you invest enough time into trying to find that out, it won't be hard to figure it out. I think that a lot of us, like, that's not a question we really ask a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, people normally just try to figure out what job is going to get them the most money, and that's what they focus on. But if you seek the answers, you're gonna get it. Like, so I just think, you know, that's something that we should be asking our kids, you know what I'm saying? For them to just start exploring and, you know, whatever, you know, you want to call it, whether it's from God or the universe or whatever, like you got to start really tapping into, you know, a deeper level of understanding. So you understand why you're here on this earth. And that's not something we really try to, you know, invest time into. Like, I know grown people, like, no disrespect, in their 30s, 40s, if you ask them what their purpose is, they'll tell you, I don't know. I don't know. How much time have you invested in it? Nothing, not really. Like, okay, then how you think you're gonna find that out? It's not just gonna like drop out of the sky. Like, you gotta spend some time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta also be in tune with your feelings. I personally believe that your purpose is connected to your pain, your past experiences, things that burden you, things you see in society that bothers you. Like, you exist to fix these things, to solve problems. Like, that's how you find your purpose. But if you don't even spend time thinking about what bothers you and why, then you'll never try to fix the problem.
Right.
You brought up children, right? And I think one thing that's important is that we as adults put ourselves in the position to financially support all the whims of the children, right? Like, because you know, like, children they interested in something and then they not,
right?
You know what I mean? But oftentimes parents aren't able to fund what it is that child is really interested in, or you know,
take that journey of
put them in on the track of what their child actually likes, like, you know. And it's like a hit or miss thing. You don't know which one is going to actually latch on, but you got to support it, or you got to enrich it so it can have the possibility of growing, you know.
I think when it comes to investing financially, you just got to be smart. Like, as Black people, we know how to make a dollar stretch. What we don't tap into is the community, our resources. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't barter with each other. Like, I might not have whatever it costs to like train a kid to learn how to play golf. I might not have that money, right? But I might know someone who can coach golf, and I can provide a service for that person in exchange for them to teach my child how to play golf. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't think outside of the box. We just think, oh, I don't have the money financially, so now my child can't do what they, you know, are passionate about doing.
So you saying that as a people, we are resourceful, but we're not resourceful.
We can be resourceful.
Yeah, we're full of resources, but we're not resourceful.
Right.
There you go. I agree with that.
That's real.
I believe, like Jay said, man, we know how to make a dollar stretch, but we don't know how to make our dollars last. We know how to make a dollar stretch.
This nigga say.
We don't know how to make our dollars last, man, because to me, with all of that stretching that we do with our money, how is it that we're still broke?
Now check this out though. He said a single man has not nearly the value he would have in a state of union. He is an incomplete animal. He resembles the odd half of a pair of scissors. Basically saying, if you don't have no, like, you're the most valuable when you have, you know, a woman. And you know, you
stab a nigga with one pair, with a piece of scissors. You can still stab a nigga.
Right.
Pretty much what he's saying,
without the handle.
J3's is the only valuable one out of all of us.
I can attest to that.
No.
He's pretty accurate.
Listen,
he's pretty accurate statement. You say that.
Listen, I mean, you know, marriage, you know, in my eyes,
Oh,
you know, marriage. If you make that decision to commit to someone, and they do the same for you, that's
marriage.
That's a marriage. Like because like why if you supposed to be a God fearing person and God is your compass and all that shit, then why does it take man's law to validate the decision you made between you and some other nigga?
That's real.
Yeah. If God, if you a God fearing person and God is your compass and all that other shit, then why? Like, goddamn, Boone.
I'm just saying because it's hypocritical. I just think it's hypocritical like if you place so much value in a marital license.
It's something,
man. You know what I'm saying? Right. You play, your value was in that shit like big time, but you say God is the only one who could judge you, like,
right?
That doesn't make sense.
Tupac say that?
I think so. It's not at all. Everybody can judge you. Yeah. God has final judgment, but
right, I can judge. I'm judging everybody right now. Everybody
nigga judge you.
This whole panel getting judged me right now.
Man, I don't know, man.
No, Jay Julian, do you think a man reaches his full potential when he, has a woman that he builds with,
Full potential? I mean, I think two people are always greater than one. Like, that's a universal, principle. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's specifically credited to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe we all have, divine masculine and feminine energy in us, right? I think you reach your full potential when you understand how to master those energies within yourself. And that's it. Like, you max out by yourself. Now, if you add another person that's going to help you fulfill your purpose, of course, y'all going to get more done. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like, oh, I'm incomplete if I don't have a wife. Like, that's not how it works. Or that's not my view on how it works.
Without you, girl, my life is incomplete. Without you, girl, my life is incomplete. Oh yeah.
That was a hit.
Yo, why listen. So one of the most interesting things about DMX is the two songs that women identify the most with that he made had to deal with cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, what these bitches want from a nigga. He was the cheater. He said, I got a wife. You know what I'm saying? But she was still on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? She was still on a nigga, right? She was still pursuing the married nigga. And then the other joint, how it was going down, she was the cheater. She was the cheating ass nigga. She, you know what I mean? And yo, the dick had her so dickmatized that she ran a pack for the nigga. Say 150, see Joe. Get that, gonna split that. Forget that.
No. The part was when that nigga said, I heard he slapped you because you called my name when y'all was sexing.
Yeah.
Fuck the pack. Cause she go like, do you understand how hardcore that nigga was giving her the dog? Yeah, like, come on, man. You with your baby father. You done given this nigga 2 fucking kids. You live with this nigga. You see him. And you call out I swear to God, it would have been a homicide in that apartment that day. I swear to God, I would have killed her.
A crime of passion.
I'd have killed her and told God she died.
Temporary insanity.
Oh my God. Could you imagine that?
Man,
could you imagine that? I'm telling you right now, we would have to literally and truly film NEMPATHY from San Quentin. Because Jay, can you imagine Jay's woman looking at him and saying, Julio.
Nigga,
that nigga Jay will be like,
they would have to. They should allow shit like that. Like the inmates, if we could have an inmate on a live stream, nigga, like what?
Nigga, they got phones.
Nigga,
what?
What choices did you make that landed you there? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what advice do you got?
That's an exclusive. We can do that.
And
shit.
You know what he's gonna say? It was the small thing.
Yo, Jay Julian, what y'all talking about Tuesday on My Brother's Keeper?
Oh, this week, Tuesday, we're doing a co-ed talk. So we're talking
about
ladies, how to show up and protect our women. So
Jay Julian, you gonna keep them quiet through the whole thing, right?
He's gonna meet it.
Damn, we gotta show up for that one, fellas.
We're gonna
keep them muted the whole show.
Let the women speak. So we talk. So we choose our topics for the week, and we speak about the same topic on Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday, we're gonna let the women get their thoughts off. On Thursday, we're gonna regroup as men and talk about what we got from the conversation.
So you're gonna take notes on a bullshit and then just destroy them on Thursday.
Pretty much. Sometimes it goes down like that.
Jay Julian, where can we find the content? Where can we find you and My Brother's Keeper and all those things?
We have a Facebook group called My Brother's Keeper. You can find us on IG and Twitter and Clubhouse under MBK Tribe.
All right.
MBK Tribe. That's what's up, man.
That's what's up, man. And if, for all y'all people who are literate, get in the book club.
He got audio. He got audio books available. I'm a join. I'm a join.
Do you have pop-ups like pictures?
Nigga said, like, I'm trying to stay interested.
For real. It's the small thing.
Some of these niggas, the only books they look at is when they playing spades. So Jay, you got a lot to look at.
And they still can't count them right.
Right, still can't count them.
Right, you're reneging. Mr. Perspective. Where can we find you? Where can the people find you, brother?
Yo, man, you can find me on Instagram at @thatdude_Doug. You can also follow my show Conversations_with Comedians on Instagram. We got a new show, new showtime 6 to 8 on Wednesdays on NLGradio.com. We're on Podbean, Spotify, Anchor, Radio. What is it? Radio One, something radio, can't live without my radio.com, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So check some stuff out. Also look at my page for some of the shows that I got coming up, man. Just, living, loving life, man. But I will always appreciate the small things.
Brian B, you up?
Okay, boom. All right. So yesterday is my birthday, right? And I always be joking about hit the Cashapp, but for real, and shout out to everybody.
Hit the Cashapp for real.
Yeah, no, really do that.
No, but I was like, I'm taking the class. I want to take a class, but the class and the books and everything is about $800. Like I got pretty close. So if y'all want to donate, donations are still wide open. So you know what I'm saying? I want to take this class to further my knowledge in my my world of massage therapy. And also, there's a part 2 to the class, and that part 2 is not taught in the DMV. I think the next one is in like Texas or New York. It's Texas, New York, and Tampa. So now I got to catch a flight to do part 2 of the class. So once I hit this goal, my hand is still out.
That's
you know what you should do?
Rubbing bitches from state to state.
You should meet Jay Threezy in Southern California since he makes random trips to Mexico. And he can drop you up somewhere around Texas, Houston or something.
If I can get that $25K a head, bro, I ain't doing massage no more. You crazy? I'm out here.
Hey, Jay, hook him up with your plug, man.
I got you. In fact, right now, I ain't even going to promote my stuff. I'm going to use this opportunity to ask people to please donate to my brother Brian B. Happy birthday! Want to wish you that, man. Donate to Brian B. He's going to use the money for what he says he's going to use it for. Everybody else on this panel, they might fuck it off. We might, fuck it off. Brian B is the only good person I really know.
Brian B is going to use it.
Donate to my brother.
You said you using it for misogyny therapy?
Shit.
Word up.
That was good. That was good.
He tried to get you. No, donate to my brother, man. He's a good dude. Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Sonic Boom.
Yeah, we need the GoFundMe City Boy. Get this nigga out the friend zone fund. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all need to take this nigga out the friend zone. Somebody marry this nigga.
Happy birthday.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody wife this nigga.
Nigga
You know what I'm saying?
He said somebody wife me.
Somebody wife this nigga out. You know what I'm saying? Right? This nigga has been alone too long. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he's a good dude, yo. It's a good dude.
Yo, Sonic Boone TV, follow me. Yo, pretty soon we're gonna be off restrictions on YouTube.
Off probation.
Smoke Break Live.
No, we'll be on probation. We'll be let out. We'll be let out, but we'll be on probation.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the followers just to get cut off.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the man dictating, you know, how we disseminate our messages.
Y'all gotta
our own network called Niggas Are Us. We could put on what it is we wanted.
Y'all gotta support us, so they need to keep us going.
So stop asking for money, Brian, because they can only send that dollar one place.
Through the white network.
Give us some likes. Make sure you guys hit the like button and all that shit for us, man. We need that.
So the black version of Cashapp. Hey, let me hold
Hey, I'm supporting that, bro. I am supporting that. I will download that right now.
Hey, let me hold something, dog. Let me hold.
Hey, let me hold something.
Let me hold something. Yeah, bro.
And how I go, they always scratch and don't itch. Hey, dog. Let me hold some, young blood. Let me hold some, young blood.
They always hit you with, "Hey, brother." That's how I know you about to ask me something. Hey, brother. How
would you spell Lemmy? How you spell Lemmy?
Lemme.
Okay.
Apostrophe over the E.
Hold something.
No D.
No D.
Let me hold something.
HOL apostrophe, because niggas will put an apostrophe any damn where.
Anywhere.
Hold something. It's hold. Let me hold something.
That's it. That's how I act, bro.
Something SUM.
And it's always preceded. It's always preceded with some stupid name like, hey, young blood. Hey, nephew. Hey, Jack. Let me tell you something, Jack.
Let's put an A. Yeah, I think we need to put an A in front of it. A, let me hold something.
Hey, let me hold something. So it's AYELEMME.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
It's unavailable.
No, we gotta change it up. Just put an A in front of it. A. Just put A.
Hey.
Wait.
Let me.
A. Let me.
Hey, let me hold something.
A is an A.
Put the A in the front, boo.
Nigga.
Right there.
Oh my God.
What's the website?
Either one A or either AYE. One of them gonna work for us. We gonna get them going.
Let me.
Hey, let me hold something.
Jay, how the hands do? Hey, look here, young blood. Let me hold something. Let me hold something.
Or if the A ain't available, you just go, "Excuse me, brother." we about to buy it. Hey, let me hold something.
Hey, let me hold something. We're hosting. Hey, let me hold something.
Right.
That's how you do. I gotta get it now. Niggas is looking. Niggas is looking. I gotta get it now. Shit, yo. Friday, Wednesday, live in the smoke break with Josh Jot Down. I know y'all niggas be looking.
Y'all be
y'all niggas be looking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We be here Wednesday. Yo, shout out to Jay Julian for checking in with us and shit. I know, we be hurting your brand.
Hey, we appreciate what you're doing, brother. We appreciate what you're doing, man.
Hey, before we let him go, let's give him the NEMPATHY salute.
He's like, yeah, these my little at risk.
Yeah, these
my at risk.
These are the ones. These are the ones with the help actually with our group. This is the one. This is why I started the group.
We his case study.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You see what I'm doing with these brothers?
Right.
Yeah. Honestly, you should all just start barking at that nigga.
Nigga, Jay Julian, you need an endorsement with like some beard butter or some shit like that.
Beard butter?
Yeah, nigga, yeah.
I'm working on my own oils.
He's on his own.
You got his own. You need, man. That's your merch right there, nigga. That's your merch. That's your merch.
My brother's keepers
quality shit too far. Like I was like, this nigga trying to be the Black Santa Claus. That nigga went like 2 months up in the North Pole. We a tropical people.
Northeast. I ain't going to North Pole, nigga.
Right.
Like they got a North Pole, South Pole. They got a middle fence. I'll stay at the middle fence. I'll stay at the
in North Atlanta, nigga. I ain't going no damn.
Right. Yeah, I ain't going there.
Straight from North Atlanta.
There you go.
White t-shirt.
North Atlanta Santa.
Yeah.
Hell no, but North Atlanta Santa. that nigga call would be ho 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 for real. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. Let me hold some.
There we go. Tearing up his brand again.
Yeah. He ain't denying.
Yeah. JJ, I'm about to lose connection. Look him up. Connection is
every minute now.
He's like, that's why I don't talk when you guys are talking.
Yeah.
Well,
Nick and me.
Word up. No, we gonna hey yo, we gonna be in there Tuesday. Yo, you should be like what time?
I'm on the West Coast.
Oh, okay. 8:30 East Coast. 8:30. Yeah, we gotta get on that my brother's keeper. I'm telling you,
I'm
what I'm saying.
I'm there.
Yo, we out of here. NEMPATHY show. Peace to everybody that checked in.
Rest in peace,
yo, y'all, rest in peace, DMX, yo. Y'all stay on real quick.